Hello, everybody, and welcome to the One Piece live-action LOVEcast, the only One Piece podcast that actually loves One Piece. Everybody else is a poster. We're the only true, real fans. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying any of that, because I'm making a joke.
I am canceling you right now on Twitter.
Oh, no! How could this happen to me?
You were really rude. But yeah, we're back from our little break.
Yeah, we're back at it again.
Ready to dive into episode 4. I know you guys were waiting on the edges of your seats for this.
Yeah. So. As always, quick little friendly reminder that the strike is still going on, and as always, there's going to be links to support the people that are striking in the video description.
Absolutely.
On top of that, this is normally a gaming channel, so if you're into Let's Plays, you can check out the videos and the playlists that we got going on. But without further ado, let's dive into episode 4. I hope I muted my phone. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Now I did. Let's dive into episode 4.
But who are you, my friend, my dear beloved friend?
I'm just like speedrunning this, huh? I even forgot to introduce myself.
We need to do the introduction.
I am Ed. My pronouns are he, him.
Hi, I'm Ty, and my pronouns are he or she.
Now can we begin?
Yeah, now we can begin. Now we did
it!
Yeah,
we did it! Yay! I was just so excited. Like after we had like a couple weeks of a break.
Yeah, we're pumped to get right back into this. I get it. I know this energy is really, really good.
And let's take this energy and stuff it at the bottom of a well, because that's where we're gonna find Zoro.
That's where we're starting off here today with Zoro.
Yeah,
in the well.
And the dead body.
And Mary, who is very dead.
Mary, who is very dead. That's true. That is the best way to put it. Mary, the very dead. I still can't get over that. Like, I know that we mentioned this in episode 3, but like they actually committed to killing Mary. Like I still
murked it.
I still can't believe it. He's just dead.
Yeah, I honestly I like that they actually just went for it. And it's a change that is very different. I mean, like, a lot of the choices that they made are very bold. And I'm really glad that they actually, like, committed to it. They went, yes, this is what we are doing. He is dead now. No more questions.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody go home. But thankfully, you know, besides having Mary's dead body to keep him company, Zoro also has his swords that thank God they threw those down the well also.
Yeah.
Because Captain Kuro said, get all this shit out of here and throw it away.
I love that he just looks up north in his weird directional sense. He looks up out of the well, and then we go into his special Zoro Jolly Roger.
Oh, yeah.
Which we hadn't gotten yet.
I know that I've said this like 30 times by now, if not more, but it's really cool how every single episode has its own like unique intro thingy going on, especially with the Jolly Rogers.
Yeah, I really love it. I love the detail. Like, you can tell that Wado Ichimonji is the one that goes right across like the mouth area on the skull. Very awesome.
So good. It's so good. So after that, after the little intro, we pick up where the last episode ended with Usopp and Kobe meeting up. And
also Helmeppo is there, I guess.
Oh yeah, Helmeppo was just standing somewhere near them, I suppose.
He's telling them about his best friend Kaya.
Yeah. Oh, and she's so beautiful, and she means a lot to me, and I look after her, and she's my bestie, and blah, blah, blah,
she's
blah.
in danger, and also, do you think that she might like me?
Do you think she likes me? But yeah, Kobe and Helmep are listening to Usopp talk about what's going on at the mansion. I do appreciate that Kobe like immediately is down to figure out what's going on and to go check that out. And Helmep is just like, no, I don't know if we can trust this guy. And also, my daddy caught Captain Kuro, so this guy's obviously lying.
Yeah. We get that one line from Usopp about his other best friend, Luffy, who he just met 6 hours ago.
Oh yeah, when Helmeppo is like, we have no time to waste with this commoner or whatever. Let's go. We need to find Straw Hat. That's our only directive. And yeah, that's when Usopp says the thing that you just said, where it's like, oh, Straw Hat? You mean like Luffy, my other best friend?
Yeah, he's in trouble too.
Yeah.
He needs help. And then Kobe's like, Straw Hat? Luffy?
Well, I guess we're going to the mansion after all. And it cuts back to where Luffy last ended up in, which was in the kitchen eating the blue go-gurt.
Yeah, slurping that gurt
Except
down.
Slurp that gurt. And it turns out that it was evil go-gurt because it gave him the tummy hurty.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Some yogurts, they put those weird bacteria and they just give you like the grumbly gut.
The grumble gut.
But yeah, Nami's there checking on him.
Yeah, she finds him after he's already passed out.
But she hears the distant voices, so she has to go put herself back in the closet. I mean, pantry. Boy, it sure would be bad if there was somebody listening in on this incriminating conversation.
It's fine. And then, yeah, it turns out that the noise that she was hearing was Kuro and his crew finding Luffy passed out in the kitchen. And just like Zoro and Mary, Kuro was like, no, this guy, he's got to go too.
Yep.
You got to toss him out. Yeah.
Throw him out.
Yeah. But he says that right as the Marines arrive at the mansion. Oh, what timing this is. I can't believe this happened.
I'm so glad that the Marines are here to really exact some justice and get things done. Somebody's got to do it, right?
Yeah, and by exacting justice, it's just Kobe playing a round of 20 questions with Kuro.
Yeah, just like, hey, hi, are you doing crimes in there? No? Cool.
Because this guy points to Usopp. This guy was telling us that you were doing crime. So is it true?
Do you have little paws? Do you have little paws with claws in them?
Yeah, exactly. God, it felt. I don't know if I even want to say this. It felt almost like as how useless police can be in the real world.
Yeah, they clearly don't have like the authority to do anything here.
Yeah.
Nor should they, arguably.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Just the way that Kobe like placed it too close to the book, you know what I mean? Oh, we need to have evidence, and we need to do this, and we need to do that, and blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, Helmeppo just does not want to be there. He just wants to find Straw Hat.
Yeah, he's done with this. He's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but you're in charge, so
yeah,
you can.
Yeah. Kobe was like, sir, we heard that you're doing evil things in here and that you might be a pirate. And Kuro's like, actually, no, we're good. So, bye.
And also he lies constantly, like he's a little troubled.
Yeah, that guy standing right behind you, there's something wrong with him mentally. And also, I'm going to talk shit about his mom who died.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah. And Kobe is like, well, that sounds good enough to me.
Also, Straw Hat, have you seen Straw Hat? And he's like, oh, yeah, he's really sick, actually.
Yeah, he's passed out in the kitchen. Here, you can have him. Now get out of here. Leave the mansion immediately.
Oh, and then Kobe's like, can I check your hands for...
I can't believe. Can I check your gloves for knives?
You sure you don't have knife hands, sir?
And the way that Kuro like actually goes along with it, like he actually like stops and like and raises his hands and lets like Kobe inspect them and everything.
Well, no cat paw hands here from the furry convention, so you're good.
Yeah, there's no way that you could have changed out your gloves or anything like that.
No, people don't do that.
Absolutely
what, you
not.
think people just go out there and lie?
What?
Insane. No one would do that.
Absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. So he actually does give he makes Shaman and Bucci pick up Luffy and give him to the Marines. Get him out of here. Get this. I almost said drunk boy, but he's not drunk. He's just passed out with
poisoned.
Yeah, this heavily
which is
poisoned.
A type of poison, I guess.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Yeah, this heavily poisoned young man. Get him out of my sight. And and Kobe and Helmeppo kind of turn around on Usopp with the whole, well, I guess Kuro here, or I'm sorry, Glahador here, is telling the truth, and he gave us Luffy, so that's all that we needed.
I guess he's fine, actually, and you were just lying. And Usopp gets really frustrated, obviously, and runs away to try and, like, do something himself, even though he knows he can't, like, take him on.
Yeah, like, the whole scene just felt very, very frustrating, which and I'm saying this, like, in a good way, because, like, it conveyed, like, it made you feel, to a degree, like, what Usopp was going through, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, you really connected with that feeling of just like, this is intensely awkward, does not work.
Yeah.
And we're getting no actual answers here, so there's just no progress being made on multiple fronts.
You know, this might be a bit of a hot take.
Oh, hot take incoming.
But
okay.
I said maybe. But I think that I prefer live action Usopp over manga Usopp.
Oh, I think that is kind of a hot take. I only say that because I know that people were expressing some frustration that he didn't get to do as much in this version.
I do agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I would back that. I do like his characterization a lot better, though. I agree with you on that. Absolutely. I feel like he's more realistic as like a believable character.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have played up the lying aspect a little more, because they went with kind of more like, oh, he's like a marksman, and then he didn't really do that much marksman stuff either. So yeah, you know.
But at least on the relatability, on how relatable he is, and and the human factor, because I mean,
yeah, he's meant to be the everyman.
Yeah. So in that regards, I that's one of the reasons why I preferred live action Usopp over how he started out in the manga. And the thing that I was talking about just now, just how, like, I was feeling his frustration in that scene where the Marines went to talk to Kuro, because it's like you were saying, like, Usopp just gets so frustrated that he just runs away and starts, you know, just yelling for help, you know, screaming for, like, anybody else who could help him, because he thought he was going to be getting help from the Marines. They couldn't do anything. So it's like, what else are you going to do? Just run around and scream for help to see who else can actually do something, you know?
Yep. And sometimes you just have to step up and do it yourself when you're really pushed into that corner, which is kind of what I feel like that's where he was in the manga, where he felt like he couldn't really tell anybody and he had to just kind of suck it up and do things himself. But in the manga, he had his friends. Yeah. His little, like, posse.
Oh yeah, did we actually mention that in the last episode that they cut out his little crew? Quote unquote
I'm not sure we actually mentioned it, but yeah, they cut out the Usopp pirates.
The Usopp pirates.
Three little kids that follow him around. Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good. But after that, it cuts back to the kitchen, where I think Sham was still, like, hanging out in there.
Yeah. Sham was doing something with, like, I don't know, cleaning or some maid duties, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so sometimes I get the names, like, mixed up, like who's Bucci and who's Sham, but yeah.
Sham is the cute one.
Sham is the cute one, that's true.
I mean, like, Bucci, you're cute too.
Yeah.
It's just a relative thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. But while Sham is cleaning up in the kitchen, Nami comes out of the closet. I mean,
the pantry.
The pantry. She comes out of the pantry. Thank you. And definitely didn't misspeak there. I very, very carefully chose my words with that one. And after coming out of the closet, I mean the pantry. Oops, silly me once again.
Oh no.
She attacks. She gets a surprise attack on Sham.
Yep, she hits her over the head with a big pan. Yeah. I'll do the trick. That's good enough.
Like Xenoblade backslash. But yeah, that's she uses that moment to, you know, get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
So she's no longer trapped in the kitchen or the closet.
Good for her.
And then Yeah, good for her. We're so proud of her. We support her.
I support her for being out of the kitchen, you know?
Yeah, out of the
really,
kitchen.
It's
and nothing else.
Feminism, you know?
Yeah. And it cuts back to Zoro trying to escape from the well. So there's gonna be like a thing that happens for a good amount of the episode. Like every time that it cuts back to Zoro and he's trying to escape from the well, it also comes with a flashback.
Yep. We have a couple little cutaways of his childhood.
We get Zoro flashbacks to his childhood, like you said, and we see these two kids fighting, and it's like, oh, Zoro's kicking ass as a kid, but it's like, no, actually, the one getting his ass kicked was Zoro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, Zoro could not win.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I know. Could never be him now.
Yeah. And the other kid that was kicking his ass is this girl Kuina.
Yeah. I'm so excited
Kuina.
to see baby Kuina.
Yeah, she was really good.
Well, I guess only Kuina. But yeah, I was excited to see Kuina. I think she looks fantastic. I like
she looks great.
The adaptations. It's more like an actual kendo match. Not that I know anything about kendo, but they're wearing like protective gear, which is not something they do ever.
And you know, we get, it's like you said, we get Kuina. She looks great. And that's where we get this rivalry established between Zoro and Kuina. Because other than, you know, if Kuina wasn't there, Zoro would be the strongest guy in the whole island that can kick everyone's ass at swords.
Yep. But luckily, she's there to keep him in his place.
Yeah. And Zoro pulls a dark side Phil where he's like, oh, if it wasn't for these swords, I would have beaten you. I can't work as well with bamboo swords.
Yeah, it's just the swords.
Yeah, it's the swords. It's not me. It's the swords. Blame it on everything else except your own skill. So he's like, I challenge you to like a real duel, like for realsies, like an actual match with real swords.
Real swords. And Queen is like, you're on. Pipsqueak.
God. Even though they're like the same size.
Yeah, they're the same size, but Kuina is slightly older, and you can kind of tell that from their actors' ages, like, which is a cute little touch because she was indeed older. Yeah.
And little baby Zoro does look pretty good too.
Yeah, little baby Zoro. Shout out to little baby Zoro too. You're doing great, kid.
So after that little flashback, we're back in the main timeline. And Usopp finds his way to Kaya. Like he comes in from the window and Kaya thinks that he's playing again.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Usopp, you're so cute. You're always sneaking in. He's like, no, it's actually serious. I need
this
you to
shit is for real, girl.
Get the fuck out.
We need to get the hell up out of here. But like the way that he's talking about Klahadore actually being Captain Kuro and whatever and like hurting people, like that does freak out Kaya a little bit. It's like, I don't like this story. This is not fun. It's not. I don't like this one because it's not as fun as the other stories that you tell me. So
and she
get out of here.
Slaps him.
Yeah, she slaps him because he tries to like grab her hand to force her to like come with him. But so she tells him, get out of here, Usopp. Don't come back unless you're a funny guy again.
And he's like, no.
Nope.
I'm gonna be serious and sit right here.
Yeah,
so you believe me.
and I thought that was like another really really good scene about Usopp's character, because like, you know, there's they shown him as being, you know, cowardly, which is kind of his thing, but when shit gets real, that's when he's like, you know what, no, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go through with it.
Yeah, and that's when we really get to see the strength of his character, which is that, like, you know, under pressure, he can actually, like, you know, have these big moments where he makes these hard decisions, basically.
Exactly. And that was another moment that I really liked for live action Usopp, because obviously we do get moments like that in the source material, but when I was going through the manga, like the early parts of the manga with Usopp, like I mainly felt frustrated because I felt like it took a lot of pushing to get Usopp to finally, you know, like set his foot down and do something.
Yeah.
Whereas in the live action, I mean, I know that in the live action they have less time because obviously, you know, there's only eight episodes. But it still felt to me like he started to get serious when he needed to get serious, as opposed to like a lot of things happening over and over and over, and him just like running away over and over and over until like enough is enough and he finally does it.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of build up to it. Whereas in the live action, there was like less build up. He was like, okay, I recognize that things are happening for real now. So I'm gonna
actually step up and
yeah, step up. That's the word that I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah. Step up to what's going on right now.
Absolutely. I feel like that was portrayed really well here.
Yeah. I really like that.
Going back to Kuro talking to Bucci and Sham in the kitchen again. I feel like there's a lot of them just talking maniacally in the kitchen.
Oh, we're gonna do evil shit.
Oh no, we have to do more evil shit. Oh no, we shouldn't be doing this evil shit. We should be doing this evil shit. No, we
gotta be careful
to get
caught.
Let's talk loudly about all of the evil stuff we're doing.
Yeah, so if someone happens to be in the next room over, they can 100% hear all of our plans.
But yeah, they decide to lock the house down, which is interesting.
Yeah, but really quick, the reason why they suddenly started doing this is because the clock turned to midnight. That means that it's Kaya's birthday now, and she's 18. And when she's 18, that means that all the assets that Mary was managing for Kaya now turn over to her. Mm-hmm. So this whole entire time, Kuro's plan was to steal all the riches for himself.
Yep.
And he couldn't do that when Mary was managing them.
Nope, it needs to be legally hers so that he can just quickly steal them.
Yeah. Oh no, my employer was in an accident, and I guess I'm the only one left, so all that shit's gonna come to me.
Yeah. Oh no, what a tragedy.
How could this happen?
But don't worry. The evil guys did have a costume change, so that's great for them. They're ready for the big fight, the finale here.
Yeah. Five claw-shaped scars, or not scars. 5 claw-shaped wounds on Kaya's body. How could this happen? Oh well.
Oh no.
We'll never find out who the culprit was. But yeah,
she fell onto 5 different knives
at the same time.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
Oops.
Oopsie.
Clumsy girl.
But yeah, they locked down the mansion, like you said, because Captain Crow's plan is finally set in motion, and yeah, that the costume change that you mentioned, I thought the costumes for Sham and Bucci were really good.
They're really cute. I really like that they actually got to wear them. Like, they do look a little goofy, but like that's every pirate crew.
Yeah.
That's every pirate crew in One Piece.
Exactly.
Their little cat ears. I love it. So funny.
I love the fact that they committed to the cat ears, to like the whole cat bit.
Yeah. I love that when you join a pirate crew in this universe, they're like, okay, well, you got to be a little kitty cat now.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, I guess I got to be a little kitty cat, meow.
Which meow? Which way? Are you going to be a clown or are you going to be a cat?
Oh, a cat.
You got to pick?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. But yeah, so the costume change was really, really goddamn good. And Nami finds Kaya and Usopp and tells them, hey, so some bad shit is going down. We should probably, get out of here.
Yeah. Hey, we should get the fuck out. exactly what Usopp just said. And Kaya's like, did Usopp put you up to this? Like, you're lying for him?
Oh my god.
No,
Kaya.
I'm actually...
Kaya, please.
Like, come on, honey.
Yeah. Like, Usopp is one thing, like, I understand, but Nami, like, you literally had a heart-to-heart with Nami. Why would she, like, come in at midnight just to fuck with you? Like, what? Well, whatever. Anyway, she finally gets the point, though.
Yeah, she does get the point, and you know, having a second person to back Usopp up actually helps. So she's like, okay, let's use the secret passageways or whatever. The
secret passage, yeah. and in the meantime, there's, like, a really good shot of Kuro looking for Kaya and walking down the hallway and being like, Miss Kaya, you gotta wake up and
it's time to die.
Yeah. And it's like I like it because it's framed kind of like a serial killer movie. You know what I mean? Like Friday the 13th type of shit.
I love it. I love he actually seems menacing here.
Yeah.
Which is not what you get really in the manga. Like, yeah, he's a little bit like, oh yeah, he's pretty powerful. How are they gonna get past this? Here it's like, oh damn, he's actually like scary. Like, I think it does help that he actually killed Mary too.
Yeah, God.
So he already killed somebody. Like,
yeah, exactly. So right after that, we get another I almost said cutscene. We cut back to Zoro still trying to escape the well, and like I said before, another flashback every time that he's trying to escape.
I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
God,
battle tendencies.
and this time it's the flashback to the duel that he challenged Kuina to. You know, the one with real swords. Yeah.
There's no way he can lose this with real swords.
I actually put real swords in caps, like, in my notes. That's how real they are. So it goes as you would expect. Zoro is getting his ass kicked again with Kuina. I almost said Kaya. With Kuina using one single real sword while Zoro is using two swords. And there's like a really good line that Kuina says after she knocks down Zoro, and she's like, "Oh, what? Two swords not enough?"
Yeah, maybe he took that really to heart.
Yeah,
he took that as a suggestion.
Yeah,
it was not typical Zoro, though. Honestly,
yeah.
I think in my notes I have baby fights.
See, what I really like about this part is that, like, even though, like, it's a fight with two kids, they still, like, they busted out some, like, really good fight choreography.
Yeah. They honestly, they killed it.
Yeah. I thought the fight between Baby Zoro and only Kuina, because it's not Baby Kuina.
Yeah, it's not Baby Kuina.
Yeah. Between little Zoro and regular Kuina was really good.
Yeah. I felt the tension, especially with the cutaways to Zoro, like, literally, like, straining himself, trying to, like, climb out of this pit that he finds himself in. It's very, like, obviously it's a metaphor, but, like, it rings really true, and it's a really good connection. I really like the parallels.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously after that really cool kit fight, Kuina kicks Zoro's ass once again. Then like and right after that, Zoro is like, "Oh, one of these days I'm gonna beat you, Kuina. I'm gonna be the best." And like Kuina like immediately goes into like this whole rant about like, well, you're gonna do it eventually because I'm a girl and girls aren't as strong as boys. Yeah,
sexism exists.
And it's like, oh, if only you knew about the Grand Line.
Yeah,
because once that you get in there, it's like it doesn't matter. Anybody can do anything. Like literally, like one of the four emperors, like one of the strongest people in the world is literally a woman.
Mm-hmm. She uses a sword.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that part always like made me feel frustrated too, because it's like when you get later on, like in the source material, it's like there's all kinds of like super strong women.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's strong women all over One Piece, and like, you could say a lot about like the source material and how it deals with sexism, because it's not always the best.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kuina is actually a really great example of like this, just that frustration that you feel like as when you're growing up as an AFAB person. There is this expectation. You have to be twice as strong as any man to get any respect at all.
Yeah.
God, I mean, like, any girl watching this would connect with this story. And it is frustrating to see her just parroting this because, like, you know, it's not her saying this. This is stuff that she's heard. And she is internalizing it and turning it outward as frustration. And it is it really makes you feel for her. And it's just so sad.
It sucks. If only you could have seen what the Grand Line is like, Kuina. If only. Imagine if she had found out about Amazon Lily.
God. Girl, you need to come back just for that, please. You need to meet my girl Boa. But yeah, that Zoro and her make this beautiful promise that, you know, one of them is going to be the strongest and they're going to keep challenging each other. Just, it's very good. I like this introduction of like this running thread through the series that he makes these like swears, I guess. I, Vornoa Zoro, will.
I promise to kick your butt every day until I'm the strongest.
And she's like, I'm going to kick your ass every day. And then they're like, It's very touching.
Yeah, so that's so you know that Zoro, when he was a kid, drank all his woman respect juice.
Yep. He's always been like that. Except when Oda decides he doesn't.
Oh, yeah. But that's something
else. That's something else.
Yeah, that's something else. But that was like a really good and touching scene.
Yeah, you know? I really liked it. It felt more expanded upon than in the source material a lot. I think it's just that it needed to have a little more substance because we really did not get much to begin with. And I feel like this definitely humanizes it and his story and makes you connect to him more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we cut back to our boys, our Marine duo here with their two little helpers in the back carrying Luffy.
Yeah, they're carrying Luffy, and even though like they already like accomplished their goal of capturing Straw Hat, Kobe is like, well, I mean, something's wrong. Something just doesn't feel right about all this. And Helmeppo is like, Kobe, let it go, bro. Like, you already won. We have what we came here for. Like, shut up and stop complaining. And let's just go. Like, I know that you're like your Garp's little favorite or whatever. And then like he pulls out some shit that's like just out of nowhere. It's like, even though like he's totally using you.
Yeah, like
it's like it's like, Helmeppo, what the hell are you talking about, dude?
Like, of course he's using you. You're a cadet under his command. Like, yeah.
But it's like, dude, you're literally just jealous. That's all that it is.
Like, we all know it. You know it. You're just being weird.
Yeah. And I like that Kobe like calls him out on it too. Yeah. Like, no, Helmeppo, you're just jealous, dude.
Yeah, and he's like, no. He goes right up to Straw Hat because he's mad about it, and Luffy's like, oh, meat, because of course he is.
Yeah, even when he's like semi-conscious, he's still like mainly thinking about eating some meat. And you know what? I respect that because he's just like me for real.
Yeah, and just like me for real. Yeah. And then Luffy just projectile vomits all over Helmeppo, which is.
I the way that I wrote it in my notes was Luffy paints Helmeppo's uniform blue.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's exactly what happens.
And the best part is that like It cuts away right then when that happens.
Yep. It just cuts away. That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, remember Usopp and Nami and Kaya?
Oh yeah, they exist.
Yeah,
they're in like the basement or like a storage room.
Yeah, they're still trying to hide, and they run into I think it is like some kind of like storage room.
Oh, it's the closed wing that her parents.
Oh, that's right.
She said she closed it off, and she hasn't looked at it since.
Yeah,
so that's where it is.
That's where her parents were back when they were alive. That part of the mansion. So there's like it's this room that's filled with like a bunch of like old furniture that's like all covered by like. Not blankets, but like, what is it?
Like sheets.
Yeah, like sheets. God.
Yeah, like dust covers.
How do I forget the word sheets? Anyway.
It happens.
It happens.
Sheet happens.
Sheet happens. You're so right. You're so right, bestie.
I am.
But they find, or Kaya walks over to like a painting of her parents, and she's like, oh, I wonder what they would think of me if they saw me now.
And they're like, I mean, they'd probably be like, hey, you made it to 18, good.
Yeah. You now fully own the shipyard and all our assets, so way to go. But yeah, she's like feeling sorry about herself, and Nami is like, no, you can't think like that, because like
positive vibes only, sister.
Exactly. Like I know that we're being chased by a maniac right now, but you can't be a downer right now.
Yeah, no bummers allowed.
Yeah. And Kaya is like, you know what? You're right, and she reveals that behind the painting of her parents, there's the mechanism that unlocks the mansion.
I love that it's a ship's wheel. I thought that was a cute touch.
Yeah. Yeah, because like we mentioned early, if you were paying attention to your listener, when Kuro set his plan in motion, he locked down the whole entire mansion. From the kitchen, no less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, now they're unlocking it. They're trying to unlock it, and the noise happens to give away their location to Kuro, who's still walking around the mansion looking for them.
Menacingly. Stalking
Very
through
menacing.
the halls.
Exactly. But right on time, we get another Baby Zoro flashback.
Baby Zoro time!
We cannot get enough Baby Zoro flashbacks, and I'm not even, saying this facetiously.
Yeah, no, it's Baby Zoro time. Everyone sit down, shut up, and pay attention. Baby Zoro is here.
Exactly. Baby Zoro! And he's trying to fulfill that pact that he made with Kuina. Yeah, he's already like at the place where he said that he would fight her every day, but Kuina's not showing up.
No, in fact, it's her dad who shows up.
Yeah, her dad, the teacher. Did they ever, like, in the live action, they mentioned that?
They never went over
never
that.
said it, huh?
No.
Yeah, well, for those who don't know, those who only watch the live action, the teacher is Kuina's dad.
Oh, no, I think they do later, like, when they do, like, the memorial scene. I think he does say something about, like, his daughter or something. But, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. But I think
Gotcha.
it is actually established, but it's just not explained.
Okay. Okay.
They do show, don't tell, kind of. So
yeah.
They don't go, hello, teacher, who is also Kuina's father.
Yeah. So the teacher shows up at the spot where Zoro and Kuina were supposed to duel every day. And Zoro's like, "What? Where's Kuina? I'm waiting for her. She's late." And he's just like, "Well, there was an accident, and Kuina's gone."
Undisclosed accident. They do not say what the accident is.
Yeah, and that's like another thing that like had me scratching my head a little bit, because it's like, why didn't they say that she fell down the stairs?
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that?
Yes, in the source material, she is said to have fallen down the stairs. Yeah, they don't actually go into any detail here.
Yeah, they just say, well, there was an accident, and that's it.
I think that was probably for the better, because as sudden as it is, like, it does kind of feel a little empty.
I agree.
When you know the detail of it, it's like, oh, she just fell down some stairs. Like,
yeah,
you can hurt yourself bad enough, but like, I don't know. I don't know.
Have you seen the memes where people are like, oh, Queena was actually killed by the great pirate down D stairs?
Down D stairs. I saw her actress made one.
Why she did?
Yeah, she was like, oh, my old nemesis, and then like cut to the stair.
Oh, that's awesome.
I warned you about the stairs, bro. I told you, dog.
Oh my god. Oh, that fucking rules.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
It is kind of addressed, and like clearly she knows the source material enough to make the joke. But
that's another thing that I fucking love about the cast and crew. Just like how much everyone or most of the people that are working on it are just like deep in it.
Yeah,
you know?
They're into it.
Oh my god. You love to see it.
Yes, it's so much fun. I love that even like some of the executive staff who weren't familiar did obviously familiarize themselves, and they're like, yes, it's really good. We like it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's almost like there's a reason this is really popular.
Exactly. But you know, the time for memes and laughs and shits and giggles is over. Do you understand? Because we gotta go to Queena's funeral.
Yeah, it's time to watch Baby Zorro cry.
Yeah, he approaches the altar. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, a shrine altar.
Yeah, a shrine. Yeah. Where you know there's like a picture of Queen and then you know some incense and stuff and her sword, the legendary Wado Ichimonji is laying right there. So Zoro takes it. He's like, Sensei, I made a promise with Queena that one of us would become the greatest swordsman in the world. So now that falls upon me. Can I have this sword?
And he's like, yeah.
Sure, dude. Why not?
If you made a promise, then yeah.
You did say you promise. You made a promise, so you can have it. But what I do like is that the teacher is like actually like, I mean, obviously he was gonna take it seriously, but like he does kind of like make Zoro like double down on it. It's like, okay, if you take that, you actually do have to become the strongest swordsman in the world. So I really appreciated that. Yeah,
I mean, it gives it a sense of gravity, which I like. Obviously, Zoro has never lost that sense of responsibility and gravity with Wado Ichimonji specifically.
Yeah,
like that is his sword. At this point, like he has two other swords, but they're not like named blades. They're not that important.
Yeah, exactly. As far as we know, they can just be lefty and righty.
Yeah. Well, he wouldn't be able to tell you which one is which in
that case. But after the funeral and after we see how Zoro got Wado Ichimonji, we cut back to current Zoro.
Finally getting out of the well.
Musters the strength needed to climb out of that damn well that he's been stuck in for like half the episode at this point.
Zoro emerging from his well to shame all swordsmen.
Yeah. So Luffy finishes throwing up the evil Go-Gurt. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's almost like Kobe was like standing next to him, like holding his hair.
Pretty much, yeah. He was probably keeping his hat from falling at his feet. Holding his hat.
So when he's done with that, when he literally gets it out of his system, he backs up what Usopp was saying about Kuro actually being a pirate and how he has this like evil plan. And it's like, well, we gotta go back. Mm-hmm. And what I do appreciate is that like even after Luffy has established himself as a pirate and Kobe has become part of the Marines, like he still trusts Luffy.
Absolutely. Like he still listens to him as like person to person. He knows Luffy is a good person as well as a pirate. And we've talked a little bit about, there's a little bit of emphasis on like, oh, the goodness of people, that doesn't preclude them from being like idiots if they're in the Marines or whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously Helmeppo is not on board with this, not having any of this touchy-feely nonsense.
Yeah, Helmep was immediately like, no, we gotta take him back. We gotta take his ass back to the ship. Absolutely not.
So he pulls a gun on Luffy. Good luck with that.
Yeah. And that's right when Zoro literally stumbles his way to Luffy. because he thought he was going towards the mansion.
Which was right behind him when he came out of the well, by the way. That's hilarious.
Oh my god. It's like the well is still like within, like literally turn around. The mansion is right there.
Literally turned around and it was right there. But no.
Yeah.
Zoro is just,
Yeah.
But yeah, Zoro just punches Helmeppo out and is just like, all right.
Yeah, remember me?
Yeah, still not using his sword on Helmeppo, which is very funny.
Yeah. I love that. I love that so much. And after that, like Kobe, like still kind of tries to arrest Luffy, but Luffy is like, "Listen, my friends are in trouble. You're not gonna stop me."
Yeah, no, that is more important than any of our pride, any of that. Like, we need to help these people.
Yeah, and that's like the as Luffy as Luffy can get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I don't care about the rules. I'm helping my friends. That is number one.
Exactly. And like he gets serious too. Like he says it like in a serious tone and everything. And I love that. I love
how serious he gets, and he is absolutely like he's like giving Kobe the stink eye there a little bit at the end. Just like, no. Kobe, I know you have your shit. I've got my shit. My shit is saving my fucking friends. So.
Yeah, exactly. There's two things that I don't fuck around with. One, my hat. Two, my friends.
Okay, bye. You are still my friend, though, but, also fuck off.
So Luffy and Zoro hurry back to the mansion.
In the right direction this time.
Exactly, the right direction this time. And Kuro finds the room that Kaya and the others are in.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. They do manage to hide like with the furniture, like because they're in the room that has the sheets over the furniture, so they all like
they hide under the sheets and like yeah.
And Kuro starts to tear up the whole entire room looking for Kaya. While, like, the entire time he's, like, complaining about, like, what a shit time he had, like, being her butler and tending to her and pretending that he cares about her.
And listen, I think we both worked customer service jobs that sucked. And, sometimes you wish you could do this.
Yeah.
But also, maybe not.
maybe dial it back a little bit.
Maybe channel your aggression into more constructive habits other than just being a little kitty cat scratching up the furniture here.
Just sharpening his claws. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should have given him like a scratching pad or something.
Yeah, he needs enrichment. Clearly, this is a case. He's been too bored, and he hasn't had sufficient entertainment inside the mansion.
Exactly. That's
built your Kuro a catio.
You should have gotten him a cat tower.
Exactly. Yeah, that would fix it.
Him, Shem, and Bucci hanging out on it all day.
Yeah, just like perching menacingly in the corner.
Yeah, menacingly. But anyway, Luffy and Zoro finally, get inside the mansion.
Yeah, brute force.
Yeah, they literally brute force their way inside the mansion.
Good for them. They're actually doing some breaking and entering.
Yeah. Finally. And they do the best possible thing they could do, which is, split up.
Yeah. Let's split up and find them, which is great considering Zoro doesn't know where anything is ever.
Yeah, considering we just saw that Zoro has no sense of direction whatsoever.
Arguably negative sense of direction, because he just keeps going the way he just came. So
yeah.
And Then we cut back to Kaya and Nami specifically, like huddling under this desk, under the sheet as Kuro continues to taunt them. And then Kaya decides to be brave, which Nami's like, oh no, not brave like this,
No,
honey,
not right now. Not right now, please.
Have you seen the length of his acrylics? No, you have no chance.
The length of his acrylics. Holy shit. God.
But yeah, Kaya goes for it and then gets both of them captured because Nami tries to go after her.
At least she tried to pick up a knife, you know? So
yeah.
you gotta give her some credit for that.
Sure.
Not much, but something.
Yeah, like you tried, I guess. For a girl who's been poisoned for the past few years, you're doing great.
Yeah. I don't remember if I mentioned this actually, but I really do like how they really did try to make Kaya look very sick. They succeeded in making her look very sickly.
Even her hair. And like I know it kind of does look like a wig, but it's like her hair is brittle. And it looks like it's frayed and not getting the nutrients that it needs. Like
her lips are discolored.
Yeah, she's got foundation all over her lips.
You're so sick you can't even put your makeup on right.
The whiteness is spreading everywhere. But yeah, so like she does really seem frail and sickly, which is the point, you know? That's how she's been having to live. But yeah, Kuro, like, would win coughing baby versus atom bomb. Yeah. Kuro definitely has kind of a leg up on this one.
Yeah, he did say like something about her parents, which is what set her off in the first place to like come out with a knife.
Yeah,
but and like Nami like runs out with her, but more like to stop her, not like
she was trying to like save her.
Yeah,
and like pull her away, where Kuro just grab both of them, and then Usopp has been keeping an eye on this, is like, oh no. I gotta try something.
He tries to shoot a guy that can flash step. Come on now.
Yeah, honey.
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do, I guess?
Yeah, no, like he tries his best, and like he is clearly scared. I think you can even see his hand shaking.
Yeah, like, but he still tries to do the right thing.
Yeah, he's trying his best, and he distracts him.
Yeah,
he certainly does distract him long enough.
Yeah,
but yeah, we get cuts to Zoro's fight in the foyer with Sham and Butchie
at the same time. And oh my god, the choreography for that fight was insane.
It was so cool.
Yeah,
I love the way they were just flying around. Like, I know it's like surrealism, and people have a hard time with like the wire jumps sometimes. I think they're cool. I think they're fun.
Yeah.
Like, just, listen, it's camp, okay? We're all about camp here. They're wearing cat ears.
Exactly.
We want cool swords and cat ears. Come on.
Let them have a few wire jumps. That's fine.
They're kitty cats.
There's no bad fights in this.
Oh no. No, there isn't. Like, I am so happy with how they did all of these.
Yeah.
I really like the way that they work together, Sham and Butchie, especially.
Yeah.
They incorporate their kind of like their fake jobs into how they're fighting, because she's got like a mop.
Yeah, she's just like Sham has like a mop that has like a sword inside of it.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's so good.
But yeah, I love the way that they move together. That's such a good fight.
It's
awesome.
And
then obviously Luffy finally makes his way to fight Kuro.
Yeah, he finds the room that they're in right when Kuro is about to strike Kaya and Nami. Doesn't he like grab his hand or something when he's like about to like stab him?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you're annoyingly resilient," and Luffy's like, "I'm rubber." Yeah. I half expected him to go like, "I am rubber and you're glue."
but then Kuro starts like flash stepping all over the room because then like the fight with him and Luffy finally begins for real.
Luffy's like, you're supposed to come fight me. Come on.
Yeah, and the whole time, you know, he's trying to get a rise out of Luffy, because that's the thing about Kuro. Like he fights with his brain or whatever.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, the 1,000 plans, and none of them are working."
Yeah, and like the whole time he's like flash stepping all over the place and
he's ranting about how like, I was so frustrated when I was a pirate because everyone was hunting me down and it sucked so much.
How could this happen to me?
This is 2 former jobs that he's complained about.
Yeah, just back to that
in one episode. I didn't like being a pirate because everyone was hunting me down. I didn't like being a butler because everyone was bossing me around. Like, I don't know, like become an entrepreneur. Come on.
Yeah, you're the one that chose both of those professions. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Yeah, maybe you just need like a career coach, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So he's explaining his whole like life story to Luffy, and then talks about his own experience as a pirate and how like he had to kill a bunch of his crewmates and betraying people and then being betrayed, and Luffy's just like, okay, well that's not gonna happen to me because I'm different. That's his whole rebuttal.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Just fucking like imagine like a fucking meme of like Kuro, and there's like an entire fucking paragraph. Like, yeah,
just
like so big that like you can't even read the text because like it's so small. And then Luffy with like the Chad meme, and it's like nuh-uh. That's it.
Literally the rubber glare, just like it bounces right off him.
Yeah. Like he literally says, well, that's not gonna happen to me because I'm different. Like that's it.
Yeah. It's like, it's kind of like a thing like, well, you know, you just haven't met the right pirate yet, you know?
Yeah.
You haven't met me yet. Like, I'm different. I'm not like other pirates.
Yeah.
But Kuro gets him. Kuro actually manages to slash him, which is kind of his weakness.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first time we really see him get like injured in the show.
Yeah, like actually bleeding a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he's still like flash stepping. Like he hasn't stopped flash stepping this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But Luffy is like, I know what's wrong with you, Kuro. You gave up on your dream.
Yeah. Because like you don't have a dream anymore. So that's what's wrong with you.
that's not the whole, you know, the killing and plotting and scheming. It's just that you give up on your dream, man.
Yeah.
That's where you fucked up.
Maybe his ambition was never there to begin with, you know?
Yeah.
Because like he wasn't about the adventure of being a pirate that Luffy has this very romantic idea of what a pirate should be. Kuro's never had that. So Luffy calls him out on that, and he's like, no, you can't call yourself a pirate.
Yeah, you stop being a pirate. You're not a pirate anymore.
I mean, like,
not like me.
Kind of like officially retire, so like he's not wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And Luffy figures out how to catch Kuro, because even though he moves so quickly, he still makes noise. Yeah,
and he's just like paying super close attention, and lo and behold, he got him.
Yeah, just listen. Yes, he lands a good punch on Kuro. But right after that, it cuts back to Zoro fighting Shaman Buchi and finally like getting serious about it, and he beats them. The choreography is still really, really good. That's not anything that's not gonna change. It's just always gonna have good fight scenes.
Yep, there's just some really great fight scenes. He gets Watto back because Sham stole it for a second.
And like stuck it like on a cabinet or something.
Very disrespectful. That is like that was my friend's sword.
Yeah. But now that it gets back to Luffy and he knows how to fight Kuro, like he catches him and Kuro can't move anymore.
Yeah. Gets his arms. No more scratchies. Like when you're trying to bathe a cat and you have to kind of immobilize them and wrap them up in a towel.
That's what he does.
That's exactly how he fights him.
Oh my god.
And he smacks him with his head.
Yeah. Gum Gum Bell.
Gum Gum Bell. I was really excited to see this because he looks terrifying using Gum Gum Bell, which is honestly really good here.
But remember, you always have to call out your attacks.
Always. I mean, that's all great fighters, etc.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is the first time we see him use this specific move, which is fantastic, because I think that remains true in the source as well.
And he just, like, sends Kuro flying through the window.
Yeah. Glass your ass.
Yeah. And then, and you know, Zoro and Luffy save the day. Everyone is fine now.
I just read my notes. I have, didn't plan for being a little bitch, did you?
Should have planned for that.
Yeah.
She had insurance.
Nope.
Yeah, but everyone is safe, and the mansion is fully unlocked now.
Yep.
And Sham and Bucci are tied up.
Still hissing like little kitty cats.
Yeah, exactly. I love the hisses.
The dedication, so good.
Yeah, exactly. Luffy says something about how like they need to find a ship still.
Yeah, they don't even have a ship.
Yeah, but Kaya is like, no, actually, you guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as soon as she says that, like, Luffy turns over to Nami because, like, they have their little bet going on.
Yeah!
Like, he gives her a look like, you hear that?
So smug.
You hear what she said? We have a ship now.
And Nami's like, fine.
Yeah.
Yes, you were right this time.
This time, Luffy.
But yeah, we go down to the docks and we see Mary. There she is in all of her glory. Yeah. She's not named Mary yet.
No, not yet. They're like, what are we going to name this ship? It's like, well, Mary sacrificed himself or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna name it Going Mary.
The goat guy, because the horns are just like him, and they never explain why that happens. But anyway.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Rip to the goat guy.
Rip the goat. And they're like, oh, by the way, Usopp, you're coming with us. We decided for you.
Yeah, just FYI, you're coming with us.
Yeah, just so you know, so go get your shit.
And he's like, no, but I had to look after Kaya. And Kaya's like, no, I'm going to med school, so...
Yeah. So good luck with that, because you're not coming along.
But then we get another really big change.
Yeah, this was huge.
I have in all caps over like 3 or 4 lines, hello? Because they kiss, which is completely new to this specific form of One Piece, which I honestly, that feels good.
Yeah, because for those who don't know, in the source material, like I'm pretty sure like in the source material, Usopp just has a crush on Kaya, but like it's not really like explored much. It's not explored much. He just like thinks about her a lot. Yeah. And every now and then
she has a bunch of suitors that she doesn't pay attention to.
Yeah. And that's really it. So this actually like it is kind of like a big deal that it's like hard confirmed.
Yeah, because we don't get any real like romances in One Piece with the main crew, and like there was the hard and fast rule, like no romances between crew members for the live action, because mean it's an adaptation. They're gonna want to spice things up a little bit.
yeah, exactly.
Which I have no problem with. I think that's a fine rule to have.
Can you fucking imagine if in the live action we actually get Frobin?
Oh my god! Listen, I may be the biggest like shipper of a million different things, right? If I get even a hint of Frobin,
oh my god,
I will be insufferable.
Frobin is our One Piece.
I know. Like, listen, they're so good. They're so good together.
That's
I won't go into detail. I don't want to like spoil, but like, anyway, listen, I love them. They're so perfect.
Frobin is the proletariat's One Piece.
Yeah, listen, if we get one ship in all of One Piece, canonize. I will be happy if it's that one.
It's fine.
Listen, when all the queer people are like, yeah, Robin, you know it's a good ship.
That's how you know it's some good shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like the Mulder and Scully. They're straight baiting us.
Oh my god. That's such a good way to put it.
But yes, so we get our kiss and it's beautiful, and Luffy looks very confused because he's worried that she thinks that Usopp's the captain.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the more important thing there.
Yeah, she calls him Captain Usopp as a joke, and Luffy is like, they know I'm the captain, right? Yeah.
And then Zoro is pointedly looking away from all of this, does not want to deal with it.
I pretend I do not see it.
No, just whatever.
Yeah.
People kissing again, whatever.
The straights are at it again.
But yeah, we get everybody on the ship.
Yeah, everyone's getting settled in.
And another really like awesome scene that caught me completely off guard. I have this bigger than the kiss.
Holy shit.
But We Are starts playing, the theme from the anime.
I also put that in all caps.
I cried. So I screamed. I cried. She's beautiful. She's perfect. And we get a shot of Luffy like on the figurehead right off the bat, which is perfect.
Yeah. It was such a good scene.
Yeah. But yeah, we see everybody around their new ship and getting settled in, and kind of feel nice and cozy in our new digs here.
Yeah, their new home, because it is like a pretty big ship. It's not huge, but that's a lot of space. We
see Zoro. I have in my notes. Zoro hangs up his two unnamed swords, but Watto sleeps with him in the.
Yeah. He gets in the hammock and he takes a nap with Watto.
He wraps his arms around Watto like a teddy bear.
Yeah. That's my emotional support katana.
But yeah, we get Usopp. He's just making himself at home. And we get a shot of Kuro rowing away in shame
with his tail between his legs. Yeah. So we might see more of him in the future. Who knows?
Who knows? Certainly not me.
Yeah. Yeah, and certainly not the source material, because we haven't seen that motherfucker since then. Like literally since then. Oh wait, no, there was one chapter cover. There was one chapter cover very recently.
Oh, with the cats, yeah.
Yeah, somebody like asked Oda to draw Captain Kuro, and that is seriously it. We've only seen him since the beginning, and then that one chapter cover, and that was it.
That's it.
That's the only that we've seen of this motherfucker.
Rip, dude.
Damn.
Just irrelevance, doomed to irrelevance, which is honestly, that's what he said he wanted. So good job, guy. Yeah,
there you go. And then it cuts to Kobe, and he's a little sad because he thinks that he failed his mission because Straw Hat Luffy got away.
Yeah, and Garp is like, it's all right, it could be worse. You actually did make the move, and we can track him this way. So good job, kid.
Yeah, he's like, you didn't fail because look at this, you flushed them out, and they're literally like right on the tail of the going merry.
Yeah, they got him in their sights. They're ready to take him down. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Yeah, stepping on their heels. Yeah, absolutely not. But in the meantime, like Usopp shows up, and it's like, look guys, look what I did. Like I drew the Jolly Roger.
Definitely their Jolly Roger. With Usopp on it.
It's his Jolly Roger. and Luffy's like, Usopp, what the hell is this? And it's like, well, I'm the captain, right?
Yeah.
So like it has to be based after me. And they start having this whole like argument of like about who's like the real captain.
I'm the captain. He's like, no, I know more about the ship. I love that Luffy accidentally says, I am Captain Usopp at one point because he's trying to say, I am the captain.
And this is actually like a really good, and I would even say like important moment, because then like Nami and Zoro like actually start like genuinely laughing at this.
Yeah, they're very serious characters most of the time up to now.
Yeah.
But like Tommy's finally loosening up. She's laughing. She's having a good time.
Yeah.
Zoro is smiling. He's laughing at this stupidity.
Yeah, they're actually having like a little bonding moment as a crew.
Yeah, because they're a crew now. Because they have a ship.
They're a crew now.
No more situationship. We are a crew.
Yeah, we have upgraded to full crew now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously nothing is gonna go wrong ever again.
I love this scene so much because Luffy is like, it's gonna be smooth sailing, and immediately after that, a huge ass explosion.
Of course.
And it's like, what the hell is going on? And like the Marines are shooting cannonballs at them.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
You got the Marines on your tail.
Yeah, like not even like a pause or anything. It's like, it's gonna be smooth sailing. Boom.
Yep. You don't get a break. This is in danger right off the bat. And then it's not just any Marine.
Yeah, it's like, because everyone like rushes out to see what's going on. And it's like, oh my god, the Marines are attacking. What are we gonna do? And somebody, I don't remember if somebody like gives Luffy the
telescope. Yeah, Nami gives him a telescope. Yeah.
Yeah. And he checks out and he looks at who's firing at them, and he's like, Grandpa.
It's so funny because like right before this, when I was watching for the first time, I was like, I wonder if they're gonna like keep this reveal under wraps and it's gonna be like really big thing, and they're like, they're not gonna tell us until like season 3, and then immediately she's like, Grandpa.
Just straight up.
It's just really funny. It's like, oh, okay, no, they're just okay. Which again, another huge change. I really like it though. I think it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And, you know, I think it gives a little bit of tension, like, moving forward, you know, tying everything together.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was episode 4. Any closing thoughts on this episode?
Not really. I mean, it was handled really well. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed the shots where you know it almost feels like a horror movie.
I really like that kind of almost genre shift just for like that part, just building the tension and letting you feel like that anxiety that builds up.
Yeah. And also I said it like a bunch of times before, but the choreography is so goddamn good.
Yeah. All of the choreography in this entire show is fantastically put together.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
And another reminder, McKenna has done almost all of his own stunts. He does almost all of his katana work.
Yeah.
There was only one scene, which obviously I'll mention when we get there. But yeah, all of that was him.
That's so cool.
Very, very neat.
Well, I guess that's gonna be it for us this time around.
Sure is.
Remember everybody that you can check out the video description for the links to support the people who are still on strike, because remember, the strikes are not fully over, only for the writers.
Yep. And the writers are in solidarity with SAG-AFTRA, so thanks writers. But also the funds also help the people affected by the strike, including the craft services people, people put out of work by the strike, who are not unionized. We are in solidarity with them as well. So if you will contribute to the solidarity funds, it goes to them as well.
Exactly. And while you're at it, you can check out the rest of our links for, you know, if you want to follow us on social media and all that fun stuff. And
yeah, get us on social.
Yeah, exactly. And as I've said before, this is primarily a gaming channel. So if you want to check out some Let's Plays, you know, go through our the playlists and see if anything interests you. Maybe tell your friends about us, because that would really help the channel. You know, getting known by word of mouth helps a lot.
Yep. I mean, like, we have a lot of fun doing this. Obviously, Ed here is putting all of his heart and soul into this, and every little bit counts. You know, if you just link the video to your friends, if you find one you like. Obviously don't
don't spam it.
Don't feel the need to be forced to do any of this, but there's plenty of good Let's Plays here. I love the Phoenix Wright Let's Play.
Thank you.
I put it on a lot when it's late at night and I'm just I just want something chill. So I go to your channel and I put that on.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you.
But yeah, so
we're actually gonna start. Sorry to interrupt. We're actually gonna start the second Phoenix Wright game in November.
I am very excited. I am currently working my way through recording a Let's Play of that game. So
yeah.
But yeah, so we have a lot of fun doing this. And every little view counts, and we appreciate every single one.
Yeah. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.